fly tires, welcome to another episode of Aaron at the Fly Desk. Today we are going to tie a stonefly. Whoops. But first I've got to get my vise right. Alright. She's right now. I like this stonefly pattern because it's very realistic and it catches fish. So, first thing we're going to do on our stonefly is, this one is going to be without a bead, so I'm going to get a little bit of lead wire and I'm just going to wrap it towards the front half of the hook, like so. When I'm nymph fishing, it's all about getting it down to the fish. So, whether it's a bead or some lead, I like to make sure that I'm riding on the bottom. So this stonefly I call the Succulent Stone. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to get some goose biots, fold them over, and get some for our tail. So I'm going to cut 2 of these off. And they make a nice little V. And I'm not going to go too long. Oh, did I get 3 of them in there? I did. Improvise. We'll just cut that. Stoneflies, you only need 2, not 3. Because you want that nice, crisp, split tail. Like that. Go down just a little bit more, like so. Okay, so you can see nice split tail. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to get some V-rib, and I'm going to wrap it in about the length of the fly on the side of the fly. Like so. Next we're going to get some just golden brown dubbing. And I don't use a lot, but I just use enough to where it bulks them up just a little bit, because I like my stoneflies fat and juicy. So by using a little bit of dubbing, we get that. And I still want to leave plenty of room for my thorax. Okay, so at this point we'll take our V-rib, and we're just going to wrap it end over end right over the top of that dubbing, quite close together. Like so. Then we'll tie it off. Okay. Sometimes you have to readjust your tail. It's caught in the V-rib. But the nice thing about that dubbing is you can see it pokes out a little bit through the V-rib. Gives it some legs coming off of there. Okay, next thing we're going to use is some traditional pheasant tail. And this is a size 12 hook. So I pull about one that's about a 1/4 inch wide. And then what I do is I take my fibers and I measure it to the end of the body. Then I wrap them in. Like so. And then what we'll do is we'll get a little bit more dubbing. I'm just going to get some olive brown on the front of this. Just roll it in nice and tight. This is building up what we call a thorax. Okay, then I take my pheasant tail and I bend it over, tie it down, and then I take it and I split it in half, like so. One more over there. I pull those fibers back. Build up a head. So now I've got some nice legs sticking out. Nice body. Gotta readjust our fork tail a little bit. Got scrunched in with the V-rib. Okay, and then we whip finish. Alright, at this point, we're still not quite done. The last part is I like to get some thick UV glue, get my legs out of the way. I like to seal the top of that fly with my glue. Smoking. Alright, forgot to cut our thread off. So now, you can see you got a nice thorax there. Legs are sticking out on the side. If you pull them up high, they're actually wings. And then your nice segmented body. Still got to play with that tail. And then the standard forked stonefly tail. These are a little bit longer than I like, and it really doesn't matter if you cut them. It does look better if you don't, but I'm going to cut them just so you can see the length. There. So that, my friends, is the succulent stonefly nymph. Guaranteed to catch fish, and lots of them, especially in the spring and early summer when your stoneflies start coming off. So thank you for watching this episode of Aaron at the Fly Desk. Go take this fly, tie it, try it, and catch some fish. Thanks for watching.